Oh man. Gotta get stretched out. Nah. Need to come up. It's not much weight to a CD. Oh well. It'll still be hard to hit. It'll still be hard to hit. Ah. Ah. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Ah. Oh. Getting old sucks. Oh wow, we got people watching. Hey, Lewis, what's going on, dude? Been thinking about you lately. Should have a phone call. I like to do a podcast with you, but phone call will do. I miss you, man. Hope you're going to Broken Feather. That's coming up soon, dude. Real soon. I'm stoked. What's going on? Just thought, Alicia's not out here to moderate for me, but yeah, I'm just out here messing around. Thought I'd go live. Like I told everybody, excuse me, might start going live on Sundays anyway. Um, just because more people are at home, not doing anything. I think we're still going to do Thursdays though. I think we're just going to do both. But a buddy at work gave me a stack of CDs, and I thought, let's try to throw one through the hole and not break it. I got a stack because we're going to break some. But a few years ago, I tried tossing a CD and pinning it without breaking it. Almost did it. I was about a half inch away. I need to try that again. It's just really hard to toss a CD, right? Well, a card for that matter too. But yeah, it's gonna be throwing. Oh, by the way, I don't know. I'll talk to you later, Lewis. I got a couple more knife designs. Um, of course, you know, sponsored by D2A, of course. But I would need something like right now, like for Broken Feather. But yeah, it's maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, let's try to pin this CD without breaking it. No spin. Well, that broke quick. That broke way easier than I thought it would. Didn't even hear it. Hope everybody's weekend was good. Mine was. I had my brother and Jamie and Owen and Alicia here this weekend. It was pretty fun. Ah. I need to come up with like something sturdy, like a board that would keep it perfectly, flat too, because it wants to twist because it's on a rope paracord. I mean, woo! Oh, all right. Now this is pretty fun. This is pretty cool. I like this. Yeah. Can you guys see it very well from back there? I know the camera's back here at 5 meters. Let's move a little closer. I was throwing it 4 meters, so I'll be throwing a little bit in front of 4 meters here. Just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and swap it out, right? It'd be cooler for the video if and when I actually do it, right? We got a stack here. Who's, by the way, in the chat, comments, whatever, who still listens to CDs? It's been a while for me. I have 2 vehicles that still have a CD player. When's the last time you guys listened to a CD? I know my sister still does all the time. CDs sound better. You can't argue that. I love loud music. You guys, oh, do you, Robert? Hell yeah. You have tapes? Damn, dude. I mean, I don't even think I have any tapes anymore. I think that collection got lost during a move years ago, you know? Like, he's that old soul. Metal compilation. This is yeah, all of my designs that look like this are called the Danger Dashie, but they're like, you know, this is the 8.5 inches of Danger. This one's in 1/4 inch. The one I carry every day is a little thicker Fat Daddy, and the guy that makes them, Louis Prince, this is the only one that he makes of ours. But yeah, this is a excellent knife. Then I have the regular size Dashie. I got the fast Dashie. I got the 3/16 regular size Dashie. I got the XL Dashie, which is 12 inches long. I think that's all. Oh, 1/4 inch. Yeah, there's a lot of different. It's fun once you have a design that you like. It's fun to play around with different lengths and thicknesses. It really changes the performance of it for different things. So I haven't seen a whole lot of other makers do that, and I think it's fun to do. But all right, let's get back to murdering this CD. All right, through the hole. Woo! Broke that one good. Damn. Oh, we still got the hole in the middle, so we'll use it. This one says Rancid on it. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. All my knives are right around it. It sucks being that good, huh? And if Lewis is still watching, Louis Prince in the comments, you guys, he's one of the best throwing knife makers or knife makers in the world that I know of. Go check out his stuff. He's got all kinds of cool designs. He's a friend of mine, and yeah, makes excellent knives. I'm sponsored, so I don't got to buy knives anymore. So, but if I did have to buy knives, I'd buy them from him. Ooh. Oh, that was terrible. Ooh. All around it again. If you're watching, and you know, it would really help. You know, a lot of you are on now, so you probably have notifications on. If you don't have notifications on, it would help out a lot. So you know when I go live. Ah, you bitch. All right. Well, this one says against me. That sounds familiar. Oh, that was close, dude. That was pretty close. I'm not mad at that. Oh, we're going to go through this stack. I probably have 12 CDs or something like that. You might go through this stack pretty good. Yeah, that was just high and right. I'm feeling pretty confident on this. I'll probably just get lucky though, you know. Put the CD above my brother's head. I'm about to hit it. Oh, come on. That was good. That'd been cool in slow mo. Let's record this again after this and post it. Hell, the fails probably look cooler than the if I hit it. Damn it. Oh, the butt hit it. I wasn't even close. That was a little too much on the correction, like the anti-spin. A little too much. Had the good vertical though. Vertical height for the hole. Ah! Man, maybe I should be throwing bow shuriken. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, you know what? I don't know. It might still break even if I do hit the hole, but at least we'll know, right? It should. I don't know. We'll see. If I hit the hole, maybe it'll keep that piece of plastic on. I don't know. That was close. Damn, these make good targets. This is fun. I've only thrown at the CD like once or twice before. Hopefully it looks cool. What do you guys think? What's up, James? Oh, I just read. I haven't dropped any yet. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Now this when I drop one because of you, dude. Thanks, man. Supposed with your family, not at, I didn't throw at him. What are you talking about? I threw above him. I totally missed. Hungamunga, yes, yes, I've thrown those. It's like throwing a star, a shuriken. You like can't miss with them, and they're deadly. They're big. They're some of them are huge. So it's no wonder they shape them that way. I mean, if you're gonna hunt for something, that's what I would use. Those are more versatile than a tomahawk by far. And if I was ever gonna have to choose something, actually, man, that goes above. I always said tomahawk. If I ever had to choose something to throw at a human being for something, Hungamunga actually right above tomahawk because it's gonna be devastating. I think most of them have a minimum of 3 points on them, and it's almost shaped like a swastika. Elon Musk probably throws them. If I throw and hit the center with my eyes closed, you'll do 100 push-ups. You'll never know. I'm facing the other way, dude. I could be a liar. With my eyes closed, damn, that's a good video. Let me do it with my eyes open first. With all 4 of my eyes, I'll keep all of them open. I could take my glasses off, and it would almost be equally as hard. I'm blind, man. All right, here we go. Ah. Oh, this is 9 Inch Nails. Never heard this album though. The Year Zero. Year Zero. I don't think I've heard that album. I know I've got all the good ones. Pretty Hate Machine's probably my favorite Nine Inch Nails album. Oh. Caught a piece. Come on, settle down. Oh, you fucker. Ah! Nope. We still got life on this one. I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Wait, I'm blowing through these. Right, meow. Oh, terrible. Woo! Ah! I know I should probably not throw as hard, but I do what I want. I feel like it. We got a little bit left on that one. Probably one more hit. Nobody wants. Oh, dropped one. That's because that one did. Nobody wants to see me throw soft. It's always better to be hard, right? I mean, you know what I mean. Uh-oh, getting down. I got about, I still got about 10 left, I think, so. Discombobulated and I don't know what to say, ooh. Come on. Oh! Dude. Okay, I was low. Okay, I was low. I also got to stick it straight because I think like that one, it would have broken it anyway because the middle, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and I don't want to ruin the surprise yet, but I have ballistic gel and I've been lazy and I haven't made ballistic gel. What's better than ballistic gel to throw into? Huh? Huh? What's better than ballistic gel? Don't. In the next couple weeks, you're gonna see something rad. I don't even know if YouTube's gonna allow it. Honestly, you might have to go to my other social media to watch this, but it's gonna be sick. Ah! Ah. I gotta say, cleaning this up is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's better than glass. You guys ever picked up glass? That sucks. Okay. Oh. Come on, go behind it. Or, nah. I think it'll be easier to break that way. Damn it! Just took a chunk off the outside. Call the dummies zombies like they do for thanks, man. No, that doesn't matter what I call it. I think YouTube's going to take it down just because of the visual. You'll see. Ah, that was close. Just high. Damn. I think I'm going to run out, boys and girls. Ladies and germs. Shit. Oh. Damn it. We might use that one for later. Ah! Oh, dude, this is satisfying. Oh, I see someone in the comments said something multiple times in a row. I guess we got a troll. Oh, man, let's see what kind of cool thing he said. Yeah. Get a life. Ooh. Man, garbage. Oh, we got a. Oh, I know who you are, dude. I know who you are. Welcome. It's easy to spot certain kind of fans, you know? Oh! Dude, I got to do this in super slow-mo. That was cool as shit. Wow. That was badass. We got, I got 6 left. All right, we got 6 left. That was sick. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm not your bro. Bro. All right, wish me luck. Shrapnel. That shit went back there. All right, running out of tries. I should probably stop throwing so hard, but I don't want to be a pussy. Go to someone else's channel and watch that shit. Oh. Uh-oh, it's a Sum 41 CD. You guys want to come claim this? Come on, turn. Oh, it's terrible. Ah. Ah. Oh, come on. All right, we still got quite a bit of CD left. Ooh. Come on, gather. Get. Damn it. It's hanging on the end of my knife. Ah. Okay, 4 more. Not looking good. Not looking good. Oh well. It's all about having fun, right? Ah! Ooh! About caught a piece. Damn it. All right. 3 more. Good thing we're not doing the giveaway on this. Oh, there's pieces of CD stuck in the target. It looks like the film, the shiny part. Oh. Ah, not good. Shit. Oh. Uh-oh. We got a Weezer CD here. Kind of curious to know which one it is. Hopefully it's not the Blue album. It's my favorite. All right. One last chance, kids. Here we go. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to throw some sidearms. It's not going to help, but. Not bad, really. All right, we'll do this one first. It's got part of the hole still. Wait, we still have one full. All right, sidearm. I pinned the clip that's holding it, the little binder clip, whatever they're called. Damn it. All right, last one. And then we'll screw around doing some other stuff. I guess I could show you guys some technique stuff, different techniques for controlling rotation for instinctive stuff. Ah! Still got some meat. Oh, I broke the clip. Shiza. Oh, I can force it in. Need some lube. Uh-oh. Oh, right. There we go. Okay. I jerry rigged it. More than likely last throw. I can't even see it. Ah. Dang it. Oh, well. All right. So, okay. Hopefully everybody. Rock, what's up, dude? Thanks for watching, man. It's all right, Robert. I've just been shattering CDs there. I went through about 15 to 18. Oh, thanks for answering questions there, Lewis. Appreciate that, man. Okay, let me get a little drinky poo here, and then I'll get into a little bit of technical stuff. Do us a favor and say go outside again. I said, I don't even remember saying that the first time, dude. What's up, Brazil? Thanks for watching. Brazil, go soccer, or whatever you guys do. Giant butts, that's all I know Brazil for. What's going on? Orda Ozzy man. What's going on? How do you throw? Several ways. I'm about to get in some technical stuff. So there's instinctive throwing. Holy cow. Okay, instinctive throwing. Those of you who don't know, regular conventional throwing, there's marks, about 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21 feet, give or take. Internationally, we use meters because everybody in the world uses meters. So it goes 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters, 6 meters, 7 meters for knife throwing. Generally, that's about a difference of half rotation. Instinctive throwing is sticking the knife, not needing to know where you are standing at all. I'll demonstrate that here. Okay, so I'll be doing no spin and then the half spin are the two main ways that you could do instinctive throwing. No spin is putting your finger here and brushing your finger, canceling out rotation. So you can do it anywhere. That's 2 meters, same technique, 3 meters, same technique, 4 meters, same technique, 5 meters, so on and so forth. I can go back to about 10 meters and do that pretty easily. Then we also have half spin, which is the same thing. A little harder up close. You have to snap your wrist like this, but it's the exact same thing. You can do that. You can do that from wherever. And it's the same thing. You're using your finger to cancel rotation, to slow it down, or speed it up. When you're close, you need to speed it up. When you're further back, you need to slow it down. So using your finger is the main way to do things. And I have a feeling that I need to make someone a moderator here real quick. Does anybody want to be a moderator? I have, if you name it, I got it, dude. Throwing stars. Stars, I don't really care about throwing stars because you don't have to have any technique. They're easy. Any kid can do them. James, you'll be okay, let me a second. Add as moderator. Okay. You're moderator, dude. Take care of whatever you see fit. But so, like I said, your fingertip is generally how you cancel rotation. There are other ways of doing it, such as this. I'm just gripping the knife like this, generally how I throw rotationally, but I'm going to be throwing sidearm, and I'm using the inside of my pad of my hand right there to cancel knife. So a little more difficult out here. So this is what I'm saying. Up close, no big deal. But once I get past about right here, 4 meters, I can't use my wrist at all. So what I've figured out is don't use your wrist at all. Just use your arm. So there's no wrist movement at all, what I'm about to show you. I'm just going to use my arm. And I found out that I can do this back to 7 meters. So here's what I was throwing before, using my wrist a little bit right there. So when I get past that and I know I'm going to over rotate, I'm just going to lock my arm and see I can stick it that way because I'm not using my wrist at all. I'm just using my arm, my whole arm, to get the correct rotation or the cancel rotation, slow it down, anti-spin, whatever you want to call it. And hopefully that translates here. Just a regular throw. I can just zip it in there without having to use too much of thinking. So when I get back here though, oh, I still can. It's all about how you release it. What I'm trying to explain is like there's other ways of figuring out how to cancel rotation, even without using your finger. Your finger is always going to be the ultimate method, in my opinion. You're just able to cancel out spin so much. But let's move back even further. I'm going to put the camera back here at 7 meters or 23 feet. And see if I can do that, some of that sidearm back here. Because I cannot do it like I was doing before very well. I just over-rotated about a quarter. Instead of sticking like this, it stuck like it hit like this. So I need to cancel that out somehow. So I'm going to use my whole arm. Boom. It might be harder to see what I'm doing off camera. Got lucky on that one. I got an assist from my knife. Lewis, am I doing a good job of explaining that? You know what I'm talking about. There's just so many things. Knife throwing is never ending. No one's ever mastered this. No one, in my opinion, call themselves a master. Maybe at one thing, but there's just so much to learn. You know, it never ends for me. I've been doing this a long time now, and there's always something to improve on or new to learn. Ooh. And of course, it does help. I'm choking up on the knives a little bit. I generally don't try not to cheat. It's not cheating. I just call it cheating. Because the easy way to get distance is just to hold the knife more, and you get more distance. So usually I hold the knife about here. What I'm doing now is I'm holding it there, so I got all of the blade in my palm. That one even underspun. Let me, excuse me. Let me check the comments here. If anybody's asking any questions. What's my smallest throwable knife? I got some keychain ones that are about this big. They're hard to throw because they're so small, but I can stick, you know, knives about that small. Brazil. Send a hug to CV. No homo. Hey, anybody's, you know, I go live at least once a week. Generally, it's on Thursdays at 6 p.m. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach for free. I'm not some jerk that makes people pay $1,000 for something that they, you know, you can do in your backyard. Underhanded. Underhanded. He said the magic word, dude. Underhand is my jam. Oh. This is all half rotation, by the way. And, you know, I often repeat myself during these, but I'm doing this for newer throwers. This is my grip here, and I throw flat. This is a good exercise. See how it's staying flat? That's a good exercise for the release. See how you got a firm grip, but it's loose. And the further I'm back, the more it's like bowling. Up close, it's a quick motion. So I'll demonstrate up here at 2 meters, which is about 7 feet. Now I'm going to move back. And you'll see as I move back a little bit at a time, it becomes more like bowling. I'm stepping in and really getting my arm out there to slow rotation. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. That's not the only grip to do either. You can put your finger on the spine, then it really cancels. I mean, you can get far underhand throws if you throw like this. I'm not that good at it, but I'll show you just how easy it is to cancel a rotation. It flew sideways. It didn't even turn enough to get in there. So when I do this, I got so much cancel that I have to use a little bit of wrist, which generally you don't want to do in knife throwing. You just want to follow through. It's especially in the beginning. Don't flick your wrist. Underspin. So I could do this 30, 40 feet easy. I still can't get it to over. Yeah, that's just, I'm not very good at it. It's another way of doing underhand no spin as well, anti-spin, whatever. Let's see how far back. All right, that's one thing I want to try. Move a little bit closer. I'm working slowly on my underhand no spin. I'm really good at half spin. No spin I'm working on. And this is my grip. You can also use this grip. This is kind of universal for underhand, sidearm, whatever. This works great right here. Or open hand. I learned this way. Now I've moved on to using my hand as a barrel. Slides out of there like a bullet out of a gun. But my grip for underhand, I found, is this. Just closed hand all the way around it. Just firm grip, but loose. See that? So, ooh-hoo. Dude, it's so nice when they fly straight. That's what I'm working on, is figuring out my wrist. A lot of this matters too. You want to try to keep it so the knife is straight with your forearm. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, dude. When I think about, don't practice bad habits. So, when I'm getting those knives that are doing this, I just got to realize my hand is not straight with my forearm. Oh, yeah. Also, got my True Bow shirt on. Shout out to True Bow, the oldest custom throwing knife company in the world. It's owned by my really good friend, Bill Bednarik. Just classic throwing knives. This one here is a True Bow, but this one's a one-off. This is one of my fast draw designs. Red handle, a little different than what they usually make, but it's very similar. If you see this type of handle on any knife, it's going to be a True Bow. But yeah, let me grab a little refreshment here, please. Give me 10 seconds. Getting a little parched. Okay. Now, I didn't really have an agenda coming out here tonight. I just figured I might as well throw on the live. I'm out here every night anyway. So, does anybody have any questions about anything? What's my longest throwing knife? Good question, but you could throw anything. I have a full-size double bit axe over there. I've got this machete right here. Now, the length of it, this is about 4 inches, something like that. Now, the length of it really changes how far you are away from the target. So regularly, my one spin knife, which is about 13, 14 inches, I stand right here. Now this is so long, I got to step back almost to 4 meters. I'm going to flip this around so the tip goes in. So these are pretty fun because of they flop, fishtail. That's what I like to call it. Move a little closer so you guys can see that a little better. Got a little fishtail. Twang. Oh, that one didn't fishtail at all. That was straight dead on. That was sick. Looks better for fishtails though. There we go. I saw someone have a long paragraph here. Lauren, when I was throwing underhand, I would hold it a lot more towards the center of the handle, just kind of give it a flick. Definitely for closer though, anything within 15 feet, not much further. Whenever I teach this is stuff that I've learned. What I show you and teach you may not work for you. What I've learned over the years, everybody learns a little bit differently. Everybody has like different body mechanics. So if you're getting good results and you're sticking the knife every time, just keep doing that. I have a different way of throwing than some other people, and yeah, it's all about sticking the knife. In the beginning, sticking consistency is the most important thing. Accuracy comes second, especially if you're going to go to a competition and compete and throw. If you don't stick your knife, you're not getting, any points. So consistency is more important. Accuracy comes later. You train with chopsticks. That's a good way of doing it. Now, chopsticks are super light. Those are considered expert, in my opinion. If you can do it from further away, that's expert stuff. The lighter the stuff is, the harder it is to throw. Do I think balisong tricks are cool? I'm not much of a balisong guy, which is weird because I like to spin things in my hand. Balisong, it's just, some of the tricks I see are cool. Some of them I think are dumb, but that's just me. Like I like to do nunchucks too. So you would think I would like balisong, and I've got a nice one that a dude sent to me, and I don't know why I haven't done it that much. I don't know why. I should. Yeah, it's mirrored. I'm right-handed. I'm actually left-handed, but I throw right-handed. Most of the time, you're going to see me throw. What's up, Brazil? I already said what's up, Brazil. What's the longest multiple knives stuck? Multiple? Dude, I don't know about multiple, but the world record for the longest knife throw I just saw posted yesterday was 42 meters, which is 137 feet, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It was a guy from Europe. I just saw it yesterday. It was incredible. But the guy from Cold Steel, Stickman, had the world record up until that dude, and his throw was just under that, but it was a dead center bullseye. So I mean, that was pretty rad. Yeah, chopsticks are very tough. Butterfly knives will they'll break. You like a screaming stick's better than nunchuck? I've been a nunchuck guy since I was a kid, dude. I got like a dozen nunchucks. I got 3 or 4 set up on each one of these here, and then people that don't know, here's the rest of a lot of the rest of it. All these knives on the wall, katanas. I'm into all. I like weapons. I like weapons. I like to throw shit. Tomahawks, cold steel torpedoes. Got them. They have the 2-pound one, and they have the mini one. I would recommend the mini one. The 2-pound one is devastating. You can literally throw it through a wall. So when I first started throwing, I would have to hide it from my friends that weren't as good, so they wouldn't literally throw it through my garage wall. They're devastating. How much does the knife cost? By using? Well, the ones that I was just throwing are my design called the Danger Dashie, or the 8.5 inches of danger. All of my knife designs are available at delta2alpha.com. Lewis Prince, who's still here in the chat, he's got the high-end throwing knives. You're going to get what you pay for. They'll last a lifetime. Highly recommend them. But I always still steer people toward affordable stuff. People that are looking to get into the sport don't really want to drop $300 on a set of knives, and a set of knives is $3. So what I always do, sorry, Lewis, is I steer people toward Amazon. Amazon has got a great selection of entry-level throwing knives. You got TE Dojo, you got Throw Club, JXE, JXO, Cold Steel, Boker. So those are the main ones that I recommend. They're very affordable. They're good to get into the sport. And then once you get those and you want to advance, or you stay in the sport and you want to get better, then you go to custom knives, and those knives are going to last you forever. All those knives that I just showed you on the wall, every single one of those are custom. Every single one of them. So, okay, I'm trying to get through these. Yeah, get anything. Make your own knives, dude. Go buy a pry bar. It'll take you, a couple minutes. If you're good with the cutting wheel, make your own, dude. Yeah, I see people say knives are too expensive. Make your own. Who cares, dude? You take a piece of mild steel and put a point on it and get some throwing. You're not going to get a lot of throwing out of it. It's going to bend, but it's whatever gets you into the sport, dude. I'm just always big on that. I don't want to be a gatekeeper. Like, you have to have these knives or whatever. Who cares? Just throw. All right, let's throw a couple different things here. We got one of my favorite knives here. First time I won Broken Feather Palooza, I was able to pick this off the prize table. This is one of my favorite knives. This is a Bowie. This is actually made in Indonesia, even though it screams America. Caw-caw! Fucking eagles flying overhead and shit. Love this thing. All right, I'm gonna try to throw top right bullseye. One rotation. Bam! Got it. This thing, it rules, dude. It rules. Again, just look at it. Would you just look at it? It's got a 6 sheath too. 6 sheath. A guy named, they have some wild names in Indonesia. So Dadan Hamdani, something like that. This thing's sick. I have no idea what this costs. I would assume minimum 150, possibly 200, just because of the sheath and everything. We're gonna go bottom right bullseye. Dead center. Okay, we'll go top left bullseye. Oh, super far off. That's terrible. Let me try that again. Bam, got it. Okay, last one right there. Dead center. Get some, biatch. Okay, showed off that knife. Got several over here. Okay, since we're on the Bowie knife kick, this here is a spinner Bowie made by Bullseye Blades, which another high-end throwing knife company that's owned by another good friend of mine, Cody Cooper. He's recently bought it and brought it back to life. Bullseye Blades was my first sponsor. I'm now sponsored by Delta to Alpha, but I always have a love for Bullseye Blades. And this one's dark because it rusted, and I only cleaned it with a little bit of WD-40 and a wire wheel. This is what happens when you spread rust around. It turns dark. It's kind of cool. I need to put some new scales on this. I will soon, and then I'll probably take it back to its regular luster. But let's see if we can get some bullseyes with this bad boy. Top left. Dead center. Are you guys close enough? I got you kind of far away, don't I? I'm sorry. I'm doing some close-up stuff. Okay. All right, we'll go top right. Ooh, just clipped it. So in competition, if your knife is touching the paint, you get that point. I just recently repainted these over here, so you can take a look over on this side, and that's what the targets look like, generally, or some kind of variation of this. And the bulls, you throw 3 targets, 3 knives, left, middle, right, and the points go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you throw 3 bullseyes in a row, that's 15 points, and you throw at several different distances. This will be the first distance, second distance, third, fourth, fifth, And then the pros throw back here to 6, which is 23 feet, which is 7 meters. Yeah. Sorry, I just spit out information. Okay, we threw with that one. Now let's get out my new favorite Bowie. This is custom made by a friend of mine named Trevor Gattenby. There's nothing more American than this. Ah! This is actually called the Baby Bowie. It's kind of a joke, but just look at it. I mean, I'm a sucker for big Bowies. Yeah, I can't get enough of them. But a little bit bigger, a little heavier, not as fast. I can't snap it as well. But let's go for bottom right bullseye. Ooh, a little low. Centered up though. I'm not as mad if I hit top, above, or below. I'm more mad if I throw left or right because it means I'm terrible. Try it again. Got it. Barely. All right, we'll go for the other bottom bowl. Ooh, I missed. Barely. I could have said I hit it, and you guys would never know, but I'm not a liar. Boom! Dead center. This thing is sick. You know what? Let's back up a little bit. This Bowie knives are not my favorite to throw from the blade. These are more handle throwers for me because they usually come in a sheath, and you know it's just easier to draw and not flip. If I was to draw this out, I'd have to flip it around, grab it like this. And by the way, professional throwing knives generally are not sharp. We just need points. I have several knives that are sharp, but the ones we compete with aren't sharp. 1.5 rotations from the blade. We're going to go top right bullseye. This is going to be a different throw. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't thrown this from the blade in a while. Okay. Ooh, I barely got it. Barely got it. Okay. Go bottom right. Oh, wrong distance. This is 4 meters or 13 feet, give or take. Oh, baby. Actually, man, this is throwing pretty good from the blade. Pretty good. We'll do top left. Dead center, bitch. Get some. All right. Bottom left. Throwing pretty good. Throwing pretty good. Oh, did not expect to throw that big boy from the blade. I'm calling it a big boy, but it's actually called the Baby. Baby Bowie. Feast your eyes on that right there, baby. I love this thing. Watch out for fingerprints. So generally what I do when I'm putting my blades away, especially if they have shoes, sheaths, I'll take this, pop this open, and spray WD-40 in there. WD-40 isn't the best, but it's pretty good for the leather. And if it's in there, it generally doesn't dry out. That's the bad thing about WD-40. Eventually it dries. I'm not sure if you guys knew that or not, but it evaporates. Okay, let me check some comments here. And oh, by the way, I got to show this thing off. Bullseye Blades made this and sent this to me a couple weeks ago, and this thing is super fun. If you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles, look at this. It's called the Bullseye. Get it? Get it? Bullseye. Anyway, it's a Sai made by Bullseye Blades, and I think he only made about 10 of these, so they're going to be gone very quick. Contact Cody Cooper at Bullseye Blades on Instagram. I don't know if he's on much other socials. I think he's mainly on Instagram, but dude, this thing is sick. And the really cool thing about this is it's basically a tuning fork. Isn't that cool? I forgot the mic's on me, dummy. But I'll give this a couple tosses for you. It throws really good. It sings once it's in the target. It's probably hard for you guys to hear it, but oh, maybe you guys can even hear that from my hand. Can you hear that? I'm gonna put the mic over here by it. It sounds cool. Can you hear that? It sounds badass. This thing's really, really cool. It excels for trick shots. A lot of times when we do trick shots, we're throwing at cans. Cans are no big deal, but throwing at rings, metal or steel or brass rings, generally, if you hit handle down, they fall off the rear. But with these guards on there, there's nothing falling off of this. So this thing is really cool. It's actually not bad for no spin as well. Just grab it like this, put your finger all the way up there in the crotch. Yeah. It's just really fun to throw things that aren't really meant to be thrown. Of course, this is a throwing size. This was meant to be thrown, but regular size weren't generally meant to be thrown. I have regular size, which I posted a video about this the other day, and guys like, why not get a regular size? And I'm like, I have one, dude. They bend. Like, they're not meant for throwing, really. You know, you can throw anything with the point. I can throw literally anything with the point. You give me a stick with the point on it, I'll stick it. Give me a pencil, whatever. Once you learn the general, the basics, you can kind of pick up things and figure it out pretty easily where the balance point is. Now, I was underspinning those. So I just got to back off a little bit, let the tip fly in like that one. That wasn't even a very good throw, but let me show off a little bit. Okay, we're just showing off stuff now, aren't we? Okay, we got, this is something that probably no one has. This is a real Russian Spetsnaz shovel from 1984. It has the original markings on it. It comes with the sheath and everything. If you want to check that marking right there, we'll tell you that it's real. Throwing shovels are cool. This one comes with 0 edge. I would recommend the cold steel one. They come with an edge. Now, if you're throwing at a newer target, they stick fine. But this one here, all of the grains are all messed up, so they're all crisscrossed. They're not straight like this anymore when you get a new log ground. They're all crisscrossed. So chances of me sticking this, because it's not sharp, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm standing back at a tomahawk distance here. Ooh, got lucky. Straight in. But if I was to underspin that or something, they did generally, look, it barely wants to stick. So a new target like this, boom, they're all tight, much easier. But yeah, it's not as much fun as you would think, honestly. It's a pretty cool tool though to have, and to know that you can throw it, and if it was sharp, it'd be a lot better. If you stick it straight, got a lot better chance. But let me see if I can do underhand no spin with this. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out too well. I got to throw it nice and straight and hard. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe one more throw. I'll try one more throw. Left hand. Okay. Keep in mind the film is reversed, and that's written backwards so you can read it. I am terrible left-hand backhand. Almost hit my mannequin. Damn. All right, moving on. Well, I guess I'll show you guys this. This is rad. A friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber, Choir Boys Cutlery, sent this to me. The weather, damn it. The weather has been terrible lately. But this is designed by, the button. This is designed by a friend of mine, Jason Johnson, aka Pro Knife Thrower. This is a design of his. Tops Knives is making this. This is called the Lilith. Look at this thing, dude. You can get this from Tops for like $285. Now, if Jason was going to make this for you custom, it'd be well over $1,000. So I don't have all the details on this. This thing scares me. Oh God, dude. Usually I'm flipping knives around, whatever. This thing is sick. Unfortunately, I'm not going to throw it in here for you guys tonight because I have concrete floors. Even though I have concrete carpet and padding down, if that tip goes through that carpet, I don't want to hurt this thing because it's not mine. So subscribe. I'll be putting a video about this thing on the channel hopefully this week. I'm going to be throwing it. He gave me, permission to throw it. I still want to do it in here, unfortunately. I'm building my outdoor ranges. The weather is finally getting hopefully better this week, and putting up a couple outdoor ranges outside. What else we got here? Oh, like I said, anything with the point. This is a crescent wrench, but it's dude, the name of it. I was an iron worker for a while. There's a name of it. Just spud wrench, adjustable spud wrench. There we go. It's got that point on there for sticking it into holes and lining up holes for iron work, I-beams and stuff. And that thing makes a huge hole. It's not really pointy. I mean, it's got a kinda, but it makes like a 50 cal hole, dude. It's gnarly. It's pretty heavy, but it throws well. I wonder if I can even throw it 1.5 rotations. This is going to be weird because it's tapered. It slides out of my hand easy. Okay, all right. So it hit, I'm throwing it rotationally, so it hit tip up. And what that means is I'm slightly too close. So what I'm going to do is just back up about 6, 10 inches, something like that, give or take. Oh, did it again. There's a couple factors that actually come into play there. What? I'm gonna back up further. Since it's tapered, it wants to slide out of my hand more. There we go. All right, let's do a challenge. See if I can throw this nose spin, right? I have to do a palm method here. Oh. I'm gonna close the jaws a little bit. All right, there we go. There we go. It doesn't feel great. It probably looks weird. Oh, I was gay. Yeah, not great. What else? Of course, we've got the Roni, which is a rotational looking Japanese knife. Looks like a wakizashi. You can also get these at delta-to-alpha.com. These are pretty fun. More of like a competition style knife. They make several different kinds. The Dilo, there's a lot of different ones that are similar with slightly different tips. Pretty good, simple. Throwing knives are generally pretty simple. They don't got to be, kukris. Kukris look cool. They're not the best to throw. They're dangerous. They rebound, ricochet pretty bad. All right, I've been yapping for a minute. Let me see if, just a second here. And we'll check the comments, man. I apologize. The main reason I do these is so I can help people that want to get into the sport or they have questions about technique and whatnot. So let me check the Atom target. That's a whole nother. I've had that thing for going on about 10 years. Adam used to be a part of the Full Tang Clan, which is, a group of knife throwers that I started We paid for Adam as a community, paid for Adam to come over here in 2016 to the World Championships. And yeah, so I used to take that to my competition every year that we host. Is called Danger Fest, and people would stand there and take pictures with Adam. Things have progressed. We are no longer whatever. He's, you know, I've had that thing for a long time. Yes, it's been hit by throwing knives. I have another stand up over there. My other friend, Blade Destroyer, over there in the corner. He's, you know, we're still good friends. It's just a prop that I have. I use it for trick shots sometimes, practicing throwing around. Adams, whatever, you know, he's a good thrower. That's all I'll say. Don't forget it's top heavy too. I'm assuming you're talking about that wrench, yeah. Like a torpedo wrench. Yeah, I guess that's another name for it. That's good. Spud wrench, thank you. Yep. Question about my throat. Your throat. Question about my throat. How strong do you have to be to throw an axe? I'm assuming you spelled that wrong. You don't have to be, you know, kids. If you're, you know, if you can pick up an axe, I would generally say you could throw it. Now, depending on how far, that's another difference. But, you know, we've taught kids, you know, 5 years old how to throw knives. Tomahawks are a little heavier, obviously, especially ones that are stock like this. There's not a lot of steel that's been taken out of this. But generally, tomahawks, hatchets, axes, whatever you want to call them, are much easier to throw. That's why those axe throwing houses are so popular, because they're super easy. Much easier to throw than a knife, that's for sure, in my opinion. Because a knife, you can only stick it from here to here, right? An axe, you can stick over 180 degrees because of how the handle shape is. And they throw differently because they're super head heavy. So it's a lot different than a knife, in my opinion. I just prefer knives. Yes, it's a Lilith. Yes. A ballistic knife? No, I've never shot one off. I think they're very cool, but in my opinion, the range, I can throw further accurately than a ballistic knife from what I've seen. It would be a really cool thing to have as like a James Bond thing. Like there's no there's no telegraphing. You could literally hold it and just shoot them. You know, but I think underhand throwing is pretty secretive too. But I still have to use my arm, right? So I would think just a regular knife would be better, in my opinion. But ballistic knives are cool as shit. Yeah. But they're only accurate up to so far because there's no, like an arrow has a flight on it to keep it straight. Ballistic knives don't have that. So they start to deviate as soon as they come out of the barrel. Meaning, as soon as you shoot it and it pops out, it's going to want to turn yaw one way or the other, right? Is that the right word? Yaw, pitch, whatever. So it's only, I would assume they're only effective maybe to 20 feet, maybe. Is that throw a 1 spin, underhand, throw a 1.5. I'm not sure which one you were talking about, but the ones where I was throwing at the bullseyes earlier, those were all 1 rotation. But I can throw every way, you know, even the small guys right here. This is 1.5. Maybe 2 from here. Yep, 2 rotations. And then 1. Oh, there we go. And then we go, you know, no spin. Then we got half spin, which you can do underhand, sidearm, overhand, or sometimes backhand. Oh. Ooh, that one's tough. It's tough to flick it. Half spin, it's so easy to cancel rotation out with your finger that I must use my wrist, which generally I tell people don't use your wrist, but there are instances that you do need to use your wrist. Let's move back here to the camera's back here at about 8 meters. I'm gonna move it back further so I can throw 7 meters comfortably. Okay, you're here at 8, 8.5, something like that. That way I can fire off some half spins and no spins from back here. I prefer to throw from further distances. It's just more satisfying for me. My dog's inside because she annoys the shit out of me. Oh, that dog, dude. She's relentless. She just gets in my way. I don't know. I try to have her out here as much as I can. I do, because I try to spend as much time as I can with my dog, but she annoys the shit out of me. All right, half spin, power throws. Oh, shit accuracy. I was kind of just throwing anyway. I wasn't really. Sometimes I aim and sometimes I'm just throwing in that general direction, if that makes sense. I slept on my arm wrong last night. I think I slept, I don't know. I woke up, my elbow was killing me. Over rotated, wow. Under. I like half spin a lot from further back because I can just throw it like a baseball. If you have your grip right, you can literally just throw it like a baseball. No spin from this far is tough for me to throw that much power. Let's try it. Maybe I'll make myself look dumb. We'll see. Oh, last one. Damn it. Not the straightest sticks. That's kind of what I mean. But not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. A stick is a stick, right? A stick is a stick. Especially in competition, you ain't getting no points if you don't stick your knife. So no matter how ugly it is, you just gotta be happy that it's hanging there, even if it's hanging like this. You're not proud of it. But let's do some. Okay, I was showing you overhand side or half spin. Let's do some sidearm, which I like a lot. Ooh, slipped. Oh, that right there. I got lucky. Ooh, baby. Let's feel good. Look at this one here. It's barely in there. Ooh, it's still stuck. Damn. Now, I like to throw hard. Not the best for accuracy, I'll admit, but it's hard for me not to because it just feels good. Yes, there's people that are more accurate than me that can beat me in competition for sure. Woo! Wow. Okay, we did some overhand, some sidearm. Well, let's do underhand. Underhand's my jam. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. Whoop. There you go. So you can see what I'm doing a little bit. Oh my God. How long have I been streaming here, kids? Man, time flies when you're having fun, huh? Damn. Okay, that was advancing. Let's do some retreating stuff, starting at 3 meters. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Maybe behind the back. Oh, hard to get that distance from behind the back. I got it though. I got it. I got to use I got to step to get that momentum. It really helps. Oh. I'm over rotating. Come on. There we go. Not great. Not great. All right. Let me check some more comments here, see if you have any more questions. And then I always end the stream with a trick shot. Always. Sometimes I hit them quick, sometimes I don't. And you guys can laugh at me and, you know, my haters can make memes and share it around. I don't mind. I really enjoy doing these lives. I hope you guys get some entertainment out of it as well. What's up, man? Have I been cut? Yeah, but throwing knives are not sharp, dude. Generally, I have knives that are sharp for sure. But you know, like if you get bounced, rebounds, or whatever, and which I cut my, it's healed now, but I cut my palm. You know, I always got cuts on me, but generally it's from, sharp knives. I like playing with sharp knives as well, like this guy right here. You know, don't do this at home, kids. It's really dumb, but it's fun. Yeah, man. You guys got any? If anybody that's been watching for a minute, all that stuff that I showed you, other than the Lilith, I can't throw that inside. What would you like to see me do a trick shot with? We got the Sai, we've got tomahawks, we got the Roni, we got spinner Bowie, big Bowie, Indonesian Bowie, we got the shovel, the machete. Please don't ask me to do it with the shovel. Anything you think of, any brand, name it, I probably got it as a thrower. What you guys want? Do you make a knife throwing? Doesn't stop shirt. Ooh, that's a good one. Man, that's a good idea. I don't, but I have Full Tang Clan t-shirts. I have a lot of them. I have a box of them over there. $30, USA only. If you want to pay shipping outside the US, it's up to you. $30 includes shipping. I've got all sizes. Email me at fulltangclan@gmail.com and tell me what you want. Like I said, anywhere in the US, $30 includes it. If you want it shipped, for instance, if I ship that to England, it's going to cost me $50. It's going to cost more than the shirt itself. So you're going to want to pay $80. It's just not, it sucks. So I apologize for that. But Full Tang Clan t-shirts, got those. Knife throwing doesn't stop. Good idea. I'm going to write that down. That's a good idea. I can't believe I didn't think that up before. But I was thinking about making some of those signs. I work at a sign shop. That's my trade. We make signs. You know, I made that banner, all this stuff. So anybody have any suggestions for a trick shot? Big room here. Yeah, I do cut myself with the tomahawk in one video. Can cut from burrs. Yes, burrs. One thing, if you're a knife thrower, one thing you definitely should have is this. A file. One bad burr, especially on your throwing finger for no spin, that'll ruin your day. It could ruin your week. So definitely check your knives. If you're clustering them, if you're throwing all the knives in the same target, generally what we do, you know, you've seen me throw many into one target, but generally what we do is we throw one knife per target. So you never have to worry about that, especially like your custom knives. You know, some custom tomahawks are like $250 each. So you don't want to be hitting those handles or destroying them in any way. You know, leather handles can get messed up too. So generally what you want to do is throw one knife per target, but it's really fun to stack knives and get a nice grouping, like when you're shooting arrows or you're sighting in your new gun, something like that. So it's fun to do that. But okay, so we got shovel, tomahawks, shuriken, shovel, katana, shovel, cleaver, stars. Stars, yes, I got many stars, dude. They're just not as fun for me to throw because they're easy. Like, you can teach a blind kid how to throw stars. Shovel. I said no shovel. The shovel's just so hard. I mean, spear, butter knife. How many? I mean, that depends. How many throws it because how many hours of practice? I don't know, dude. I was obsessed. I still am obsessed, but I used to throw for like 3-4 hours daily for years. So I made it to expert my first year. The first competition I went to, I scored expert. So, but I was obsessed. So it all depends on you, man. And what is an expert? You know, what is professional? Like a lot of people have different levels and meanings to that. So I don't know. Chopsticks, butter knives, 10,000 hours. That's what they say for mastery, right? But show me a knife throwing master, and I'm no master. I'm no master. Big Bowie, shovel, you jerks. I said no shovel. 360 trick shot, 360 no scope. Yeah, I'm just here to teach and show off both. Okay. A candle. Yes, I've done a candle. I've done it at 7 meters first throw several years ago. Like if you go through my videos, you asked me to do something, I've done it. I promise. Like I pride myself on original trick shots. I've come up with so many. So go through my channel. I've got almost 800. I think there's 800 videos on here, throwing videos. Okay. Saw blade, master can't stick. I appreciate that. I'm not though. I'm not. Okay. Damn, I really don't want to throw that shovel. All right, I'm gonna throw the shovel. Damn it. All right. I'm telling you though, it's not as easy to stick a can. I might have to switch and go to something else, man. I'll try. There, like I said, the shovel just is not sharp, and it's not great. I need to sharpen it. It's still stock. It's a real Spetsnaz shovel. I think after the war started in Russia, I don't think they could get any more Spetsnaz shovels, but they had titanium ones too. It's even cooler. A lot of the prepper type people really the titanium shovel, Spetsnaz. Spets. I'm adding a little bit of weight to the can because empty cans are tough to throw. Yes, you can throw them. Some people do. I just prefer to have a little bit of weight in them. Myself, any little help helps. Anything, whatever. So I'm just sticking whatever I can in here. Rocks, sand, a nut, a bolt. You don't really want a nut or a bolt though, because it can be, it depends what you're throwing, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Damn. All right. Well, if I do this and you aren't subscribed, I would appreciate subscribe. Subscribing is free. Did you guys know that? It's free. We're having a sale right now. Damn, dude, I'm gonna have problems. I should move over to another target, but challenges. Toss the can, right? See this? Ugh. I'm gonna put an edge on this week. Toss the can, right, idiot? Jackass. Ooh. Oh, that was stuck in there pretty good. I don't know. We'll see, man. If I hit the can, I don't know. If I hit it in the middle, maybe. That was closer. Well, touched it, but I think I underspun. I need to back up a little bit. Oh, my knee's been acting up lately. Damn. All right, get on target. That was a good throw. I might have got her. Oh, damn. Touched it again. Stuff that's heavier like this, like even a tomahawk, because I'm a snap thrower. I like to throw hard and fast. It's hard for me to get the proper throw that I want out of something that's bigger. I got to really adjust for it. Yes, I'm making excuses. Ah! Oh, great. Pieces of my target are falling off. Oh, by the way, I did touch it. Yeah. Next time you see this, I'm going to have all new targets up there. I'm tearing this down tomorrow. I need something new. So when the can gets all messed up, I usually switch to a different can. They start to throw slightly different. Some people use the same. Yeah, it's better now. You idiot. Oh, man, I said no shovel, you jerks. Not tossing the can very well. That's for sure. Get in there. The target's looking bad, dude. I usually don't let my targets get this bad. Oh! I got plenty of targets though, Lewis. If you're still watching, I went out there and I counted. I forgot. Still got 30 targets left. You idiot! That was pretty good. Cam was right there. Not bad. Oh. Ah! Half the trick shot is literally tossing the can correctly. The better you get tossing the can, the easier your trick shots are going to be. I don't think it would have stuck if I hit the can. The shovel was off at a weird angle. Come on, can I do it with a knife? Ah, that was pretty close. Damn. I'm honestly, I don't even know if I can. It has zero edge on this. I think I've done it before, though. I'm pretty sure with this. I think. Gay. Ah! All right, I'll try a couple more times and then I don't want to bore you guys. Ah! That was close, man. That one, I think that one would have stuck too. It's perfectly straight. That's what I want. All right, one more. Then I'm switching over to the Bowie. Got to do it. Fuck you! Sorry for cussing, Mom. All right, we're going to use the baby Bowie. Right? Where's my... I need my drinky poo. Okay. Just had to make sure I know how to throw it. Everybody getting bored? I apologize. I do this every Thursday usually. My girlfriend is the moderator. She answers all the questions, any questions. So I know I'm getting lost in the questions here. I throw, she tells me the important questions, and we get through all those. We're going to start doing Sundays like this. But yeah, generally every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time is when we do it. Baby Bowie. Really? Hit it first time. Oh. I got used to throwing that big old shovel. I'm over rotating, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm throwing this weird. Hold on a second here. Sorry, I was blocking the camera, wasn't I? There we go. Okay. Ah! There we go. Appreciate a subscription if you're not already subscribed. Turn on that notification bell. I make videos constantly, almost daily, most of the time. You can expect at least 5 videos from me a week. Doing some more long form videos soon, more knife reviews. Gonna be doing that Tops Lilith this week. Lots of cool shit. If you didn't see the video I posted yesterday, go back and watch it. It's the last short I posted. I literally put a can on my brother's head, threw a tomahawk as hard as I could, and cut it off of his head first throw. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. I'm pretty proud of that. My mom's not too thrilled, but you know, that's my brother. I wouldn't have done it if I thought I was gonna hit him, you know. Hell yeah. Thanks, everybody. T-shirts, Full Tan Clan t-shirts. Email me, fulltanclan@gmail. If you have any extra questions you want to ask me, fulltanclan@gmail. We do this every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Shout out to Delta to Alpha. Shout out to Scab and Joe from Choir Boys Cutlery and the Steel Mindset. And they have Blade Talk podcast where they talk to the new representative of Cold Steel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching every week. Throw every day. Peace. Later.